One of the traders in our trading community reached out to me and said, "Hi Mike, I listened to the podcast segment with you discussing how to become a seven-figure trader on Chat with Traders this morning, and it was amazing. I'm a retail Forex trader and I recently had a loss and it got me down. I was feeling so stressed, but after hearing you speak on the podcast, my confidence has taken a turn for the better. I actually feel a million times better about getting back into the markets. I was thinking about taking a break, but now I will trade a lot sooner." And so I respond, look, there are 3 consistently profitable traders, 3, with whom I work, who took a recent large loss and experienced the same trading distress that you're feeling. And I'm going to share the advice that I gave to them with you. Now consider that 2 of these traders are 7-figure traders and 1 can be, will be. Interestingly, 2 work at our firm and 1 actually works outside of S&B. So this distress is like one of those viruses that are going around. All right, so technique number 1 for you to implement, we're going to call this the 1-hour rule. Give yourself 1 hour to brood and then move on. Call this the 1-hour rule. I learned this technique from time management coach Elizabeth Sanders, who I work with, who learned this from an Olympic athlete who she actually coaches. This elite athlete needed to learn to prepare for a next event after a poor performance, and thus crafted this rule for her to move on. As traders, we must move on as well for our next one good trade. And so you might be sitting there thinking, well, it's easy enough to just sort of say, move on because I'm feeling really bad about it. But what are you doing when you're sitting there beating yourself up over something that's over with, and that's something that you need to learn from? All you're doing is teaching yourself how to be really tough on yourself. There really does need to be a timeline, and if you start to use this in practice, it will become something that you can do, where you can just put it aside and move on to something, so you're being much more productive with how you're dealing with this experience. So sit with this feeling of disappointment. How does it make you feel? Probably frustrated and hungry to do better, right? Well, good, sit with that. And then use this energy, this frustration, this energy of frustration to map out solutions so you don't feel frustrated again, and execute on implementing these solutions into your daily routine. For example, one trader lost too much on the front side of a trade, got stopped out, and couldn't participate when the stock eventually tanked. He was frustrated beyond belief. The solution? Create a front side loss max, stick to it, and then still be able to participate in that large counter move. Turn trading distress into trading progress. I hope that helps. We'll talk to you soon. Trade well.